Janelle Brown updates fans amid Garrison tragedy. Sister wives Garrison Brown passed away March 5 from an apparent suicide. In the midst of this tragedy, Janelle Brown has taken the time to give fans an update. Janelle stood by her kids instead of KODY Brown during the COVID epidemic. KODY wanted Janelle to throw her boys out of her house so that he could come around, and she refused. Janelle Brown wasn't always this protective. Janelle would not have been so protective years ago. When the children were smaller, Christine was their primary caregiver. Christine took care of all of the kids when they were small, including Mary Brown's child Leon. Janelle's children are still close to Christine. However, Janelle's instincts changed as her children grew older. Janelle chose to take some time away after Garrison's funeral to regroup. Janelle posted on Instagram a photo of her with her grandbabies. Garrison's funeral was held over the weekend in Flagstaff, and spending time with the grandchildren was just what Janelle needed. Janelle also shared Mykelti Padron's tribute to Garrison as well. Janelle Brown's followers offered love and prayers. Several followers offered their love and prayer to Janelle after this terrible ordeal. Garrison was such a beloved member of the Sister Wives cast and was great with his nieces and nephews. Both Maddie and Mykelti shared photos of Garrison with their children. Garrison adored his mother and Christine, but was still estranged from his father when he passed away. Here is just a few messages left on Janelle's post. "I'm so sorry for this enormous loss, Janelle. He was such a bright light. You have almost 15,000 people here praying for you and supporting you as you grieve the loss of your boy. I admire how much you fought for your kids. We are so sorry. We light a candle nightly in memory of Garrison and ask for comfort for you and your family." Sister Wives Season 19 spoilers will feature the aftermath. Season 19 of Sister Wives will feature that aftermath of Garrison's death. Last season, Mary and Janelle both left KODY. Garrison had bought his home in Flagstaff and was planning to have family get-togethers there. Now that Garrison is gone, a reunion is planned sometime this year in his honor. Garrison's mental health was a concern before his suicide, but Janelle was very concerned the day before he was found dead. Gabrielle Brown found Garrison and called 911 to report his death. Of course, this had to be hard on Gabe considering how close he and Garrison were and the problems they both had with KODY. May Garrison rest in peace. The family is in our thoughts and prayers, and we are glad that Janelle found some happiness despite this tragedy. The 8 tackiest examples of KODY and Robin Brown putting themselves first. Sister Wives star KODY Brown never treated all 4 of his wives equally, often putting the needs of his favorite wife, Robin Brown, first. KODY neglected wife Janelle's needs for an expensive house for Robin. Robin sat next to KODY in meetings to assert status over the other wives. KODY's and Robin's strict COVID rules led to family division, resulting in tragic consequences. As the shock over the tragic death of Garrison Brown continues to reverberate through the Sister Wives universe, it's worth remembering 8 times KODY Brown and Robin Brown put themselves and their needs first. When the series first premiered in 2010, KODY was married to his first 3 wives, Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown. The entire family lived in one large house in Utah, with each wife having her own wing where she lived with her children. That changed when KODY moved his family out of Utah, in fear that the state would prosecute him for polygamy. During the first season of Sister Wives, KODY courted and married his 4th wife, Robin, and moved the family out of Utah and into 4 separate homes. This divided the family and KODY's time, leaving less time for each wife and each of KODY's 18 children. The arrival of the COVID-19 pandemic divided the family even further, exposing the existing resentments and rifts within the family. In stark contrast to the first season of the show, Sister Wives Season 18 found KODY being divorced by the last of his first 3 wives and in an accidentally monogamous relationship with Robin. KODY and Robin Brown bought a fancy house while Janelle had money problem. With 4 wives and 18 children in Sister Wives, the Brown family always struggled to live together again. as they did back in Utah during Sister Wives Season 1. However, finding one house that could accommodate them all was nearly impossible, so they had to live in separate homes. At one point, they lived in 4 separate homes in the same cul-de-sac, which made it easier for KODY to spend time with all of his wives and children. That didn't last either, and the wives eventually had to find new homes to live in, often at considerable distances apart. Funds were limited, in part, because the Browns had invested in a large plot of land at KODY Pass in Arizona, with the goal of developing it for the family to live on together. When it came time for Janelle to find a house, her money was tied up at KODY Pass. Instead of helping her, KODY bought a large, expensive home for Robin and her 4 children. Left to fend for herself, Janelle had to live in a trailer on the land with her and KODY's youngest child. By the time Christine, Janelle, and Mary left KODY, the Brown family hadn't yet developed any of the land. KODY was able to buy Christine out, paying her only $10 for her share. Ultimately, she didn't care about the money and just wanted to be free of KODY. The other wives thought it was unfair since KODY didn't split Christine's share with the rest of them, keeping it all for himself. It's unclear what will happen to Janelle and Mary's share of the land at KODY Pass. KODY and Robin seemed to like putting down Mary Brown. Barndominium. During a Sister Wives Season 18 episode, KODY was telling Mary and Robin his revised dream for KODY Pass. With his family in shambles, the dream of building multiple family homes was replaced by the idea of building a barndominium, a small apartment situated over a storage shed. KODY planned to store his things in the barn, while Mary lived in the apartment above. Though Mary was visibly offended by KODY's terrible plan, she didn't say so, and neither did Robin. KODY's barndominium dream was emblematic of how he treated Mary like another unwanted item to store out of sight. Though Robin befriended Mary, she cared more about living the polygamous dream that she had been promised. When Robin first married into the family, the Browns were a large, boisterous clan who were always there for each other. Robin wanting that for herself and her kids was more important to her than Mary's happiness. That's why Robin kept begging Mary to stay in the marriage despite KODY, often making it painfully clear about his lack of feelings for Mary. Eventually, Mary had enough of hearing that her husband never loved her and divorced KODY in 2022. KODY and Robin's COVID rules were all about them. Social distancing hurt the Browns. News broke recently about the tragic death of Garrison, KODY, and Janelle's 25-year-old son, who died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Sadly, Garrison wasn't on good terms with his father at the time of his death, as they've been feuding since the COVID-19 pandemic tore the family apart. Several of KODY's older kids, including Garrison, weren't able to follow KODY and Robin's strict COVID rules and were therefore not allowed to see their father. The pandemic separation was painful for everyone involved, and the family was never able to reunite after the pandemic ended. In hindsight, KODY and Robin's behavior during the COVID-19 pandemic was suspect. Though there's no doubt that they were scared of the virus, it's possible that their response was born of a subconscious desire to be alone together with their 4 kids. That would explain why it was so easy for KODY to simply cut his older kids out of his life for months at a time instead of looking for other solutions, especially since KODY and Robin were hypocritical and didn't always follow the strict viral mitigation rules they wanted everyone else to follow. KODY and Robin didn't care about Christine Brown's jealousy. A woman scorned. One major struggle with living in a plural marriage is the ever-hovering specter of jealousy. When KODY was married to his first 3 wives, he treated them equally and was more capable of managing the green-eyed monster. The delicate balance he had achieved with Mary, Janelle, and Christine was obliterated when KODY married Robin and made multiple mistakes in the marriage. Not only did he start spending more and more time at Robin's house, but it was obvious that his feelings for Robin were more romantic than his dutiful feelings toward his first 3 wives. The jealousy was especially hard on Christine, who made it clear she was having a hard time watching KODY and Robin's romance unfold. If KODY had wanted to save his marriage with Christine, he could have easily adjusted his behavior towards Robin while spending more time with Christine. As the patriarch of a plural family, it's his duty to treat his wives equally and do everything in his power to make them feel comfortable and loved. Not only did KODY not try to save his marriages, but he actively pushed each of his first 3 wives away. Robin Brown insisted on being seated beside KODY during family meetings. In the power position, since KODY married Robin, it's impossible not to notice that she always sits next to him during family meetings. This has led to speculation that Robin has insisted on sitting next to KODY. This could be because Robin was insecure about her position as the 4th wife and wanted KODY to make a point by seating her directly by his side. Another reason could be due to Robin always bragging about how she could speak KODY, so perhaps she sat near him to translate his words to the rest of the fam. He kissed me, and I was like, all right, well, it's done. It's been done. KODY Brown broke Brown family rules for Robin. Kiss and don't tell. During his Sister Wives Season 18 episode, Christine talked about how upset she was KODY had kissed Robin before the wedding. Robin, who expresses guilt about the kiss, says, he kissed me, and I was like, all right, well, it's done. It's been done. Before courting Robin, KODY and his wives had a rule against intimacy before marriage, which included kissing. If KODY, who would often kiss and tell, didn't stop at just kissing and potentially had sex before marriage. Another early betrayal involved Robin's wedding dress. During an early Sister Wives Season 1 episode, Robin took her future sister wives to help her pick out her wedding dress. The event was a beautiful bonding experience that brought the women together. Later, it was revealed Robin went back to the dress shop with KODY and picked a different dress. Christine, Mary, and Janelle were shocked by the revelation, as the incident set the stage for Robin's relationship with her sister wives. Robin Brown fat-shamed the other wives. Robin is body negative. During the Sister Wives Season 17 tell-all, Robin talked about Christine and Janelle's bodies in a very problematic way. While trying to defend KODY, Robin accused his ex-wives of nagging and said that when she joined the Brown family, she immediately saw all of KODY's spouses suffer from stretch marks and weight gain. The point she was trying to make was that KODY loved his wives despite all their physical flaws, but the comments reflected terribly on her character. KODY didn't defend his other wives against Robin's cruel words about their bodies. Robin also insisted that though these relationships are hard to maintain, the other wives should have gotten off their butts and worked it out with KODY. Robin's remarks are troubling because she inferred that KODY was a good man for having relationships with his wives despite their fluctuating weights. Setting aside the fact that his wives got stretch marks and gained weight from carrying his children, blaming the wives for their issues with KODY said a lot about Robin's commitment to being part of a happy plural family. KODY and Robin secretly wanted monogamy between one man and one woman. When Sister Wives first premiered, it was a show about a functional, happy polygamous family that was meant to show viewers how plural marriage could work. In the end, it turned into a show chronicling the dissolution of a plural family. By the time the most recent season wrapped up, KODY found himself in an accidentally monogamous marriage with Robin. Though Robin often gets blamed for driving KODY's other wives away, KODY is equally responsible for destroying his family. One by one, KODY's first 3 wives walked out on him. First Christine, then Janelle, and finally Mary. Though KODY once believed he was called by God to live in a plural marriage, he ran out of steam along the way and decided to be monogamous. Since he couldn't come out and admit he didn't want to be a polygamist anymore, maybe not even to himself, KODY slowly sabotaged his relationships with his first 3 wives. With Christine, he leaned on her jealousy to drive her away. With Janelle, he used COVID-19 as an excuse to stop seeing her and her children. Finally, he neglected and mistreated Mary until she couldn't take it anymore. The Sister Wives star Christine Brown posted photos of Garrison as a child on social media following his death. Christine Brown has taken to social media to share heartfelt memories of Garrison Brown, son of fellow Sister Wives cast member JANELLE Brown, following his death at the age of 25. In an Instagram post shared on Thursday, the 51-year-old realty star reminisced about Garrison's childhood, accompanied by a series of cherished family photos. Captioned with hashtags such as #AlwaysMissingYou and #TellYourStory, Christine expressed her love and appreciation for the moments shared with Garrison throughout the years. "I've been scanning all my 35mm camera film and found some gold mines. He truly blessed our lives," she wrote. The childhood snapshots depict Garrison as a vibrant and adventurous young boy, capturing moments of innocence and joy spent amid nature and family. From climbing trees to decorating cakes with his mom, JANELLE, the images offer a glimpse into Garrison's early years, cherished memories now in the wake of his death. Garrison was a wonderful, caring brother who understood Truly's need for a hobby and built her a flower bed, Christine wrote alongside the time-lapse clip. "We'll miss him forever. #gratitude, #miss you, #love you, #tell those you love that you love them." Sister Wives Christine Brown says Garrison truly blessed our lives in new tribute. Sister Wives star Christine Brown remembered Robert Garrison Brown 1 week after his death in a new tribute post. "I've been scanning all my 35mm camera film and found some gold mines," Christine wrote alongside an Instagram video that featured several throwback photos of Garrison throughout his childhood on Thursday, March 14. "He truly blessed our lives." The TLC personality concluded the caption with the hashtags #AlwaysMissingYou, #TellYourStory, and #FilmNegative. Garrison died from an apparent suicide at the age of 25 from his self-inflicted gunshot wound, police confirmed too. His parents, JANELLE Brown and KODY Brown, confirmed Garrison's death just hours after TMZ broke the news of his passing. "KODY and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown," JANELLE wrote via Instagram at the time. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." Following JANELLE and KODY's confirmation, several of Garrison's family members took to social media to pay tribute to the late reality star. Christine posted her first tribute to Garrison on March 7, explaining he had a special bond with her daughter Truly.